All right, time to come off the ball. It is debate this. 3 questions plus a bonus at the end. There will be a winner and a loser. And as always, even in the offseason, it is a game of matchups. Paul versus Kyle. Kyle, no analytics here. Okay, forget about that. And our moderator, Jacob, take it away.
Okay, guys, debate this. We'll start with Kyle. The Cardinals should make their biggest free agent splash at cornerback.
100% yes. Paul, right now, Byron Murphy is like Will Smith in the final episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He's standing in that living room, looking around, and nobody is there with him. The Cardinals need reinforcements at cornerback. Byron Murphy's in the slot. Who do you have outside? They have to splash at cornerback.
The need is there, but the game plan should be to target receiver in free agency, leave corner to the draft, simply because I don't trust a rookie receiver anymore. There were 13 receivers taken in the first 2 rounds of last year's draft. 2 had an instant impact. You got to get a reliable, proven receiver to be your number 2 guy. It's the reason you're in this situation in the first place. You have a pair of second-round picks who are not proven as of yet. I feel much more comfortable targeting corner in the draft and go receiver in free agency.
If you don't get a wide receiver, at least you've got DeAndre Hopkins. If you don't get a cornerback, me and you are playing cornerback for the Cardinals next season. Get your cleats ready.
There is supply in the corner, Jacob.
Let's start with Paul. True or false, Chase Edmonds should be the Cardinals' bell cow back in 2021?
No, because the 1 game sample that we saw in 2020 where they did try him as the bell cow back didn't go so well. It was 20-plus carries against the Miami Dolphins. He averaged less than 3 yards a carry. Look, I love Chase Edmonds. I love what he brings, both in terms of the production and just the intensity, his energy, his love of football. And I'm sure Chase would take exception with this. I'm actually thankful we're not allowed the media into the locker room right now because I wouldn't want to hear the blowback. But based on what I saw from Chase Edmonds last year in that single game, no, you can't count on him this year as your featured back.
Let's go back 2 years. That Giants game, did we forget about that, Paul? 127 yards and 3 touchdowns. And I've been grinding Fordham tape this offseason. Don't know if you watched that. He had 294 carries, 251, 257 in his first 3 years. The guy averaged more than 6.3 yards per carry every single season. I get it. It's Fordham. But he's shown he can carry the ball consistently every down back.
Those D2 defenses he went against at Fordham or 1AA, whatever it was, those were actually more potent than the Giants defense that game in 2019. That's how that Cardinals offensive line blew the Giants off the ball, and Chase Edmonds benefited with 3 20-plus yard touchdown runs in that game.
All right, now let's go to the last topic. Kyle, the Cardinals will have more than 2 new starters on the offensive line.
I'm going to say false. I think that 2 is just about the right number. I mean, there's a lot of different possibilities that can happen, but I feel like center is an obvious one. It seems like there's an open competition that Sean Kugler said, and I could see them changing there. Right guard and right tackle, maybe, but I think either Kelvin Beachum or Justin Murray will be back. So I'll say 2 is the right number. I don't see more than that coming back to be starters next season.
2 is not the right number. Kyle is not right. Take the over. It'll be 3 or 4. It'll be DJ Humphries and 52 card pickup. They're already talking about a brand new starting center. We don't know who the right tackle is. At least one of the 2 guards will be a new starter, if not both, considering that Justin Pugh might be a cap casualty and or have to take a haircut. So at least 3, maybe 4, there will be change on the offensive line.
You know I love my analytics, Paul, and ESPN pass block win rate, run block win rate. They thought the Cardinals were like a top 5 offensive line. You're not going to change too much of that if you go into free agency.
Did you see the Cardinals O-line over the last month to 6 weeks of the season? I'll leave it there. And I'll buy Jacob some time. I'll buy him some time to declare a winner here. Did you guys see this? Bonus question. J.J. Watt, Frozen Lake in Wisconsin. True or false, Kyle, you are capable of taking a frozen ice bath after a workout?
As a native Arizonan, no way.
No chance. We finally agree. Absolutely. There's no way I could channel my inner Elsa and go all frozen. And you know what? A year from now, neither will J.J. Watt. His blood will thin.
All right, now it's time to pick a winner. There was some good back and forth, but what I can't get out of my head is what was coming out of Kyle's head. Analytics, stats, Fordham. He has to take the W there.
That's right, baby, Fordham.
Okay, that's it. I'm officially playing this under protest. I'm going to send film to the league. I mean, are you? You know what? Let's hear from the Bird Gang. You go ahead, leave your comments, hit us up on social media. We want to hear you on the big three questions.